So today it is March 17th, 2020. I'm coming to you from Edmonton, Alberta. Right now, the markets are still crumbling again. The 20,000 level has been breached. We're looking at around 19,500 in the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Um, for a few days now, the Dow Jones has been hitting the average of 20,000, that solid mark, and it just kept on bouncing off. But today it actually finally went like 500, like $500 lower. So we're looking at some more downward pressure to come over here. We may see like a bull trap, like the price will just rally probably tomorrow over 20,000, but it might not be strong lived because once it already breached that 20,000 level, it's going to need a lot of momentum to basically hold above 20,000, a lot more confidence. We're looking right now, what I'm looking at is I'm seeing like all these companies want bailouts, and you know the airline industry wants a bailout and they're asking for like a few $1 billion. And I'm like, I don't think it should happen, right? We as people are encouraged to basically save for 3 months and basically put aside extra money for rainy days, right? But these companies now, they're like, basically, they were never saving for a rainy day, and now a rainy day hit them. And when you really looked at what's happening, they got a bailout a few years ago, and they took all that money and they bought back their stock. So what happens? They are capitalists when it's profitable and socialists when the price is falling. And now they want the people to bail them out. So I have a really, really big issue with having to bail out these industries. I really think that they should basically go into the market, sell their shares to raise the money that they want. And even if their shares do crumble more, right? That's we're living in a world where capitalistic world, right? So basically be one, don't be try to be two or three different things, right? On the whole, like if they do get bailed out, it saves those CEO salaries, right? A lot of them are tied to stocks. Their earnings is on stocks. So now if you get a CEO who's basically crashes, whose stocks crashes, they lose a lot of money too. So I really think like they have to be responsible, and this is the only way to really hold them responsible is to not bail them out. And that's in the airlines. Any company that bought back trillions of dollars or billions of dollars worth of stocks, they should have to basically bail themselves out by selling back their stocks. Looking at the oil and gas market, we are hearing about a negative oil price that might happen. And what they mean by that is that eventually all the tank farms are going to get filled, all the boat carrying oil is going to get filled, and oil companies are still pumping oil out. They're going to need to get rid of this oil, so they will basically offer up people probably to pay them to take the excess oil that they have because they're still a machine that's going to keep on moving. So what people are saying is that basically that's what the negative oil price is that the oil company is actually going to pay people to basically offset and take the oil because they're going to have too much of it because we don't have demand. My thing, what I'm thinking is that I think gas stations now, in order to help the country, basically draw down the storage, is basically open the pumps up free, let everybody come out and fill up their car with gas or whatever. Therefore, we're able to like draw down on these tank farms. And just like we have an oversupply of toilet paper, if everybody's running to get freaking gasoline for free, we'll basically be able to pull the oversupply down and basically help out the nation a little bit over here and not really have to worry about going into these negative prices. If they're going to pay somebody to do it, best give it away for free. Um, that's what I'm thinking over there. On the whole, you're seeing a lot of places just sell out of food. I would basically be looking, make sure and get your food for like at least 30 days, canned food, fresh food, um, cut up your vegetables, have all those things ready. So it's some tough times. Everyone's gonna have to belly up. Make sure if the government's gonna basically tell the people they want to give bailouts to companies, don't. That's one thing. Don't do that because as people, you're struggling and you're not getting bailout. Companies shouldn't get bailout too. Anyway, peace out. I hope everything is going good with everybody. Stay safe.